Okay, still talking about Akwatia. Let's go to the grounds. Abdul Hanan Adam is our man, one of our men on the ground, and he brings us the mood in Akwatia as voting has started. Hanan, what can you tell us at this time? I know it's an hour after voting started.
Well, Lily, quite a number of people have taken interest in these elections here in the Akwatia constituency. And one of the polling stations is the Bodua bus terminal where we are currently. And you see the number of people who are in the queue to take their turn going through the verification process and giving them the ballot paper to go and exercise their franchise. And I must say that there's a number of senior government officials, including other senior officials of the opposition MPP, coming their way, coming here to supervise the election. The Eastern Regional Minister is here addressing the media, so let's take a listen to what she's saying.
Constituency to come out to vote because the police are here to protect everyone and everyone is going to be safe, and even after this election the place is going to remain safe.
Are you happy about the numbers you are seeing so far?
Yes, it's so encouraging. You know, today is a working day and people have to go to work to sign and come back to vote. And going through the areas, the polling stations, the numbers are between 30, 35, 40. And it's not bad for this morning. I believe by 11, 12, a lot of people are coming out to vote. And you know, when you get to every polling station, people have queued up and are ready to vote. I like the enthusiasm, and I want to encourage more of the people to come out to vote. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the Eastern Regional Minister, Rita Awati, who was engaging the press after supervising the two polling stations here at the Bodua bus terminal. There's the A there, and then there's the B here. So quite a number of senior citizens have also made their way, especially here, to cast their ballot. And some of them have been taken through some special verification process. Some of them, their thumbs could not be captured on the machine, so they had to go through facial verification. And in my shot is just one of such people who the presiding officer here was assisting. And over there, he's going to assist another person cast his ballot, because some of them have or need some special attention to be able to carry out or exercise their franchise. And so those are some of the things that the electoral officers are doing here to assist some of the people. You are the presiding officers here. I've seen you assisting quite a number of the senior citizens who come here to exercise their franchise. Could you tell us what are some of the processes that you are taking them through to ensure that they are able to cast their ballot?
Okay. When they come, they need to go and see the name reference officer. So after that, the verification officer will...
I think there's an issue that needs your attention, that you should come and so after that. So there's an issue that needs his attention. He was just trying to take us through some of the alternatives that they are giving to some of the senior citizens who come here to verify their names and have their thumbprints verified as well before they are given the ballots to go and cast their ballot. And so and as and when they are verified, they are also assisted to go and vote in the polling booth. And so that is what is happening. Quite a number of them are coming, and over there you will see some of them being directed to come and cast their ballot. So Samuel Oku is one of the MPP MPs, and he just arrived here to also supervise what the election is. Samuel Oku, good morning. You are live on GH1 television. I know you just arrived here. So far, how many polling stations have you visited?
Well, so far we visited about 3 polling stations, and yeah.
And how is the process so far?
It's been largely smooth. The polling stations that we visited, so far we visited about 3 polling stations, it's been relatively peaceful, smooth as a but it's early days yet. And that's how by-elections always start. We are hopeful that with a heavy security presence in and within the Akwatia constituency, it should be orderly as we expected. We also hope that the police will play their role as the protectors of the process and not to become instruments of intimidation. We've had various allegations of vote buying, but it's very difficult to sometimes even get the proof for these things. So I don't normally dwell on that. What we are concentrating our efforts on is to make sure we are vigilant. I've been moving around with a candidate, and he's just behind you. I've been moving around with a candidate, and he's expressed some level of satisfaction with the process so far. So
it's early days yet, like you said, but at the close of poll, what are your expectations?
Well, by the close of poll, we expect that Akwatia constituency should do what is right and what is just by their conscience. Of course, I am biased. I am with a candidate, so I'm hoping that the MPP's parliamentary candidate, Solomon Asumedu, emerges victorious at the end of the day to replace my good old friend and fallen colleague. So,
are you still going to protect yourself as your party executives have suggested?
All I can comment on is that so far we've seen the heavy deployment of security. We are hopeful that they will do what is right and protect the process.
Okay, so Solomon, you are the candidate. Tell us, you've visited also quite a number of polling stations. Are you satisfied with the process so far?
For now, I would say yes.
For now.
Okay, so you are the candidate. You've campaigned, gone around the constituency to campaign. Do you think that today the voters in Akwatia will give you the mandate?
Exactly, because we've worked very hard and we know the people of Akwatia constituency is going to reward.
It's the Indomitable Hero Park promo. The goal is to win a trip to Disneyland Paris. We all have 8 comic books.
The MPP parliamentary candidate for the Akwatia constituency. He is a contender in here, and he's also here to monitor what is happening here together with Samuel Awuko, who is also the MP for the Ekwapim North constituency. And so Solomon also in your short exchanging pleasantries with the electorates or the constituents who are in the queue to participate in there. So Samuel Oku also exchanging pleasantries with the police officers who are on duty. Solomon Owusu clad in all white attire. We don't know what that signifies, but after supervising, I will try and engage him again and find out why he's in white. So Samuel Oku, your candidate is in white. I forgot to ask you, your candidate is in white. Is there any special reason why he's in white?
It's the attire that he chose for the day.
What does that mean?
The police, they wear black. Are they mourning all the time?
Oh, that's their official uniform. They are professionals.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that this was the attire that he also chose. Is there any particular reason why you are in this color today?
I'm on duty, so that is my working gear.
By your duty, your working
you've gone.
Does not prescribe that you wear red and black.
So you've gone through this process before. Have you also been in white before?
Well, maybe. Yes, I have been, especially on the day of elections. That was just on a lighter note when I referred to us. But it gives the candidate that psychological push and boost. And on every candidate on the day of elections, I'm here to see any. Even though the MPP as a party, we are in a mourning mood, mourning period because of our lost and fallen colleague. We believe that today, or 4 days, being the day the candidate is on the ballot, even though we've campaigned in mourning clothes and all, psychologically today, we hope that he should be in a bright attire.
You think that the constituents of Akwatia will reward your candidate?
I'm very confident. I've seen quite some impressive signals on the ground, because Boedua is not one of our strongholds, but Boedua is where the candidate hails from. And many of the houses that we visited, the signal they give me is that I quote them. That's what they keep telling me. So if he's able to do well in Boedua, hold the grounds here in Boedua, the MPP then consolidates his gains in Wenchi in Penamine and other places. Takrasi is not a stronghold.
It's a 50-50. So how are you playing?
So you're looking at Kusi, you look at Penamine, you look at and Wenchi and all those areas. We believe that we also will do well in Boedua, very well, and we'll hold down our base to Akwatia. So I'm confident that it will be an interesting election. I'm not intimidated by that at all. As for polls, it's a psychological feel-good exercise. But the best polls will come out at the end of the day.
Sometimes some of these polls, we get it right.
But they don't always get it right. Mostly, but they don't always get it right. So let's see how it goes.
Semaoku says that it's going to be an interesting contest, but they are very confident that they will be able to hold their grounds in Panaman, Kusi, and then Winchi, where it is considered the stronghold of the MPP. But here in Boedua, it is the stronghold of the NDC. But the MPP candidate, Solomon Asumedu, actually hails from here. Still, he's going round, exchanging pleasantries with some of the traders who are here. And some of them, we know they've already participated in the exercise. So Solomon also is in here. Solomon, you are wearing white. Why are you wearing white today?
Oh, please, why are you disturbing me? I should be wearing white because I'm winning.
You're winning?
Yeah. Confidence of winning. Oh, let's just wait and see.
Okay, so he says that he's wearing white because he believes that it is going to be victory for him. So basically, Lily, that is why he is in white. So I must say that I'm quite impressed with the security situation here. Like Semaoku did indicate, the police are patrolling. We know of the Black Maria. About 2 days ago, we told you how they are patrolling here. The K9 as well is here. Heavy police deployment from the foreign police units of the Ghana Police Service are also here, together with the Operation Calm Life of the Ghana Armed Forces on standby to ensure that they give the necessary support to their sister security agency who are directly in charge of today's exercise. And so this is what is happening here at the moment at the Boedua. So I think you're marking the minority leader in Parliament and MP for Efutu was here earlier together with the General Secretary of the party, Justin Kodua Frimpong, to also monitor the exercise and ensure that all processes are going on smoothly. So basically, that is what has been happening here. So some of them who have already participated in the exercise are still hanging around here. Some of them are traders and some of them are also farmers. So some of them actually came out very early to exercise their franchise before going to the farm. A majority of the youth here who will engage as at yesterday and then and Sunday when we got here are mostly artisans, and some of them are complaining that there's no enough job here. So for them, it is for development. They do not really care as to who is winning, but what they anticipate is that the by-election today would give them the opportunity to have a strong representation in Parliament and bring them the necessary development and job opportunities to improve their lives. So, Lily, so like I rightly mentioned, so you see, I just spotted 2 pickups conveying armed military officers. So they are also patrolling, not necessarily providing security, but just patrolling around to ensure that there's absolute calm in Akwatia as residents here take their turn to exercise their franchise. So, Lily Mohammed, this is what we can report to you as at now here at the Boedua bus terminal polling station, where we have 2 polling stations here where voters are going about their duties to ensure that they exercise their franchise. So before I go, we have
Hanan, you mentioned Hanan, can you hear me? You mentioned that the Boedua bus terminal houses 2 polling stations. Hanan, can you hear me? I'm asking. You mentioned that the Boedua bus terminal houses 2 polling stations. I want to know how many voters are there in those 2 polling stations. Okay. So that's Abdul Hanan Adam there. Okay. Hanan, I was asking, how many polling electorates are there in these 2 polling stations that you mentioned at the Bodia Bus Terminal?
So the Bodia Bus Terminal, we have about 612. And then over there at the Bodia Lorry Station, we are anticipating that about 624, that is 624, are expected to cast their ballot over there. So not too far from us, we also have the Roman Catholic Church and then a school there. So there's another polling station over there where we anticipate that they have a similar number around the area. But Lily, to put it in proper context, Wenchi has the highest number of electoral areas. So out of the 119 polling stations here, we have 21 electoral areas, and 11 of the 21 electoral areas are in Wenchi, which is the stronghold of the MPP, and that is why Wenchi is considered a flashpoint or a hot zone in this particular constituency. But Takrase is a 50-50 area. Again, we are told that that is going to be busy as well because NDC doesn't win there, MPP also doesn't win, but in some elections you have NDC win, and then in other times too you also have the other party winning. So it is going to be the turning point. But Akwatia Township, Bodia, and then the some parts of Kusi are the stronghold of the NDC, including the Zengo communities here in Akwatia. So you'll find the leadership of the MPP touring some of these areas to ensure that they are able to convince some of these people who are in the queue and others who are making their way to the polling stations to exercise the franchise. Interestingly, unlike other elections, we are not seeing people being bussed to the polling stations to vote. They come on their own, especially when the polling stations are close to their homes, so they move quite easily. Allegations of vote buying that we can't authenticate at the moment because both sides are accusing each other, especially with Solomon Owusu, who has accused the government of storming the constituency with money and other goodies sharing to voters to vote for them. And the NDC has denied that allegation, indicating that that is not what they are doing. So in your shot, you still see Solomon Owusu, who is clad in white, and he says that signifies that he's winning. It means victory for him. He's still engaging some of the electors here to ensure that they go and vote for him. Some of them are also some agents of the party also engaging. So just as I said, Lily, we have the one of the vice chairman of the NDC, that is Azoka, and Azoka rings a bell. So he is here to also monitor the exercise. And so let me quickly engage him and find out what he makes of the exercise so far after visiting some of the polling stations here in the Akwatia constituency. So he's currently having some few engagement. Very soon, Lily, just give me some few minutes. I would have him exclusively on GH1 TV and Star FM as to what he makes of the exercise. Chief Asofo Azoka, Vice Chairman of the NDC, your name rings a bell. Everybody knows you. What are you doing here in this constituency?
The constituency, you know, we want to win the constituency. We come here because of win. So far, only the turnout is problem.
Oh, what about the turnout?
The turnout, the people are not coming. But we know that afternoon time they will come.
So how many polling stations have you visited so far?
6 polling stations.
And so what do you think that the turnout is quite low, but what do you anticipate would happen by close of poll around 4-5 p.m.?
Oh, we are winning. So we are not shaking. We know that we are winning. The people say that they want development. If they vote MPP, they will not get development. If they vote NDC, the candidate will send the seat to President Bama, they will get development.
But are you not supposed to share the national cake equally? Do they need to have an NDC MP before you give them development?
We are giving them all. If you win, this one there is a by-election. every by-election you see graders and everything doing development. So they need development. Everybody will get his share, but these people need development.
Okay. So finally, before I let you go, there's allegation that you are bringing some quote-unquote some bad boys to cause trouble. And since you are here, the MPP are saying that the police must ensure that they do their work without fear of whatever you are coming here to do.
We are two. I came here with two people. We came here to win the election. We don't came here for violence. We came here to win.
So the Azoka boys are not here?
No. We are two. We want to.
Or
win.
probably maybe you are keeping them somewhere on standby.
Oh no. The security is okay.
So you are impressed with their deployment?
I am very happy. I'm very happy about the security. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So that is Chief Sofo Azoka, who is also here monitoring, expressing some level of disquiet about the turnout this morning, and anticipating that later in the afternoon and in the evening we will have quite a number of turnout over here. So like I indicated, still you have the candidates going around to ensure that he gets the people of Akwatia to vote for him. This is where he comes from, Bodua actually, and behind me is one of the other police station I was talking about, where voting is ongoing as well. So Lily, basically this is what is happening here at the Bodua bus terminal, where we have two polling stations.
Have you cited the NDC candidates around this morning? Hello, Hanan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Lily.
Right, so I'm asking if you've equally cited the NDC candidate, Bernard Baidu, around this morning. And it's
unfortunately, he hasn't been here at the moment, but like I told you, quite a number of government officials, including executives of the NDC, have also been patrolling around some of the polling stations, but he has not been here yet and he has not been speaking. But as of now, it is the MPP together with their national executives, members of parliament and other senior party officials of the MPP who are going round. I'm sure that they've deployed quite a number of this caliber of people to ensure that they supervise the election. And I must tell you, and that is the strategy of both parties. They have senior officers of the party supervising or assisting the agents they deploy at the polling station. So that is the strategy both of them have adopted. But it appears that that strategy is working out for them at the moment, so that you'll be able to put everything in check. Security, like I said, heavy deployment. I've never seen any sort of deployment in my over 10 years practice in this industry where you have serious or heavy police presence at every police station. So here you have not less than 40 police personnel here at this particular police station. Some of them are standing or have stationed themselves on the main entrance. We have one entrance here and one behind me and a filling station there. So you find them stationed with about 2 pickups over there and about 30 of them here in this premises supervising the whole election. And that is why every person we speak to is agreeing or is in conformity with the deployment that has been done so far. But the issue is at Winchi, Takrase, and Panama, like I mentioned. So we'll be moving there shortly to also observe what is happening there as well, Lily.
Hanan, thank you very much. We do appreciate this report. Please monitor and ensure that you are equally practicing safety measures. We want to heal hearty and alive. That's Abdul Hanan Adam. He's one of our men on the grounds. Earlier, we heard from Ibrahim Alassan as well. Hanan is currently at the Bodua bus terminal, which houses 2 polling stations, 624 and then 612 persons will be voting. Now, mind you, this is one of the strongest holds of the NDC. However, I mentioned to you earlier that the dynamics have changed because the NPP candidate, Solomon Kwame Asmedu, hails from Buedia, and you saw him. He was the man in white that our reporter engaged. He also engaged Samuel, who is member of Parliament for Ekwapim North, who is also confident of a win for the NPP. He also engaged the Eastern Regional Minister, Rita Akwatia.
QuickBooks gives me the superpower to automate my invoices, track
You are into security, and it's quite interesting that for a polling deployed, is that not too much?
Well, you know, Lily, Akwatia has had history.
Yes.
We have had a lot of history in this country with Akwatia, and I'm sure that the security is very prepared. I mean, I recall that when the IGP was deploying them, he said he was deploying over 5,000 men into the constituency to ensure that the constituents feel safe to come out to vote. And I'm happy to see that at least at the various polling stations, they are having people who are ensuring that peace prevails. And so let me commend the Ghana Police Service for doing such an excellent job, and also commend the Electoral Commission. I've seen that voting has commenced very peacefully. There are no issues whatsoever. I'm happy to see that old people are coming out to exercise their democratic rights and franchise, which for me as a governance student, I'm pleased with to see that people still uphold the democracy that we practice and do not disregard the process at all of having people to represent them in the chamber of parliament.
Now, since you talk about the police being there in their numbers, we're learning that there's an altercation in one of the constituents, in one of the polling stations over the removal of posters, and the police has picked up one person. I mean, is it not too early days yet for altercations of this sort? It's just an hour and 30 minutes after voting started.
Who is removing posters and whose posters are they removing?
Well, I cannot independently confirm, but we know that posters are being removed.
You are aware that the law says that 24 hours before
there's no campaign.
There's no campaign. I mean, so if these are posters that have been there prior to, I don't think that anyone has a right to remove them, unless of course they feel that once the posters are at a particular polling station, it presupposes that people will be directed towards a particular candidate. But that should be the work of the Electoral Commission prior to today.
But you also realize that a lot of agents of political parties had posted bills around, I mean, to canvass for votes and to show that, okay, this person is visible in the constituency. Wouldn't that be the case, don't you think?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say, that, I mean, it's not right for anyone to go and remove any poster, especially on a voting day. If there was anything at all, it should have been the duty of the Electoral Commission. Yesterday, they could have done a mock around the various places where they are going to be polling centers, and then try to clear that place off of any political color. I mean, which is why, I mean, all of us that are having TV and radio conversations this morning are not wearing our party colors, because we are just wearing neutral colors that represent us, you know, because, I mean, on the day of voting, you're not supposed to be in any party color. So I don't think that it's right for anyone to remove any posters, but the police should try and handle the issue very amicably. There are about 119 polling stations. There are few that you have gone around for us to see. We pray that the serenity and the peace that we have seen continues to the end. I mean, Azoka has done very well being on the ground. He's done also very well to let the Ghanaian people know that he has not got boys there. And so it means that the election is in the full control of the Ghana Police Service. If anything goes wrong, we can blame the Ghana Police Service. And we too, the New Patriotic Party, we don't have anybody. We don't have anybody on the grounds. It's just us.
You can confidently
say. Of course, we don't have anybody on the grounds. It's just us. We don't have. We don't have any. I'm coming. Let me finish this one. We don't have anybody who bears a name that has set up a vigilante group. So we don't have anybody.
But your candidate has stated emphatically that if anybody foments trouble, they will give them a showdown. Is that not a statement of preparedness? That, okay, there are some persons lying ambush in some bushes and that the spur of the moment they'll be called upon?
No, you see, when you are doing internal campaigning, you need to be able to reassure the constituents of their own peace and security. I mean, my candidate, Honorable Kennedy Japan, is in Accra. We were in Akwatia on Friday for the 1 week to mourn my dear brother friend. You are aware that Kennedy is also an old Santa Clausian. So we were there to mourn him. And then on Sunday, we were back into the constituency with the candidate Solomon, toured every single village. We got back to Accra around 3 a.m. Of yesterday. And so when we campaign and we tell our constituents that be a man, go out, don't let anyone intimidate you, don't let the presence of the security intimidate you, don't let the presence of government machinery intimidate you, declare the seat for MPP as you did in December 2024. That decision should not change 9 months after an election has been held. Still hold on to that decision and give us the victory. When we say that we'll give you a showdown, we're trying to say that we don't want to be intimidated by any government machinery. We don't want to be intimidated by any high presence of security personnel. But my candidate, Kennedy Japan, is in Accra. We are preparing to start our own campaign immediately after the Akwatia by-election, as the party regulation says.
Billa.
Really? My brothers don't need to give us showdown because already they've given us a showdown candidate.
That was a good one. But can you confidently tell us that your party is also not putting boys in place in some corners, in some bushes, waiting for any eventuality to come in?
You know, Lily, I've been here before, and I can tell you that last week I told you that let no one deceive the other in Akwatia. I told you that the police, they are up to the task. And I like Ghana police for one thing. You know very well that they are consistent when it comes to elections. The moment you leave power, 2 weeks, you start condemning them, thinking that they are not doing the right work. All the police, most of them, were recruited by MPP. We have not recruited anybody yet. But they started saying they don't trust the police. But I believe in Ghana police, and NDC, we believe in Ghana police. Just that when you leave power, you start condemning them. But I am happy they've not allowed that to interfere with their work. And security, before coming here, I called my colleagues that are there. And they told me that security is up over there. That you will not get less than, your presenter said, your representative there said 40. But my colleagues told me that you will not get less than 30 policemen in a police station. And I can tell you that NDC, we are not sending anybody there. Forget of the fact that they asked Azoka boys, Chief Azoka, whether he brought his boys there. This is a vigilante group that has been disbanded long ago. I don't even think he's still having those boys around. So NDC, we are committed to making sure that this election will be very peaceful. At the end of the day, we know we'll win Uncle Solo. That one there is for sure. We are going to win. So
it's interesting the name you've given him.
There's no need for us to be up and trying to be violent or so over there. And we didn't even send anybody there to misbehave. You know, I told you the last time that if you go there, no matter the party you are in, whether NDC, MPP, whatever party you are in, if you misbehave, the law will take you on. And I stated expressly, I used your platform to advise the youth and the mature men. And I even told you that some of them are not mature men. Because if your stomach is bigger than your chest, you are not a mature man. You are obolo. You are obolo.
Oh, you have a pot belly?
Yes. So I told them that expressly, if you misbehave in Akwatia, the law will take you on. It doesn't matter the party you belong to. You realize what happened to the people that misbehaved at Ablekumanov. So the law this time will not give anybody the chance to misbehave because you are not above the law. My brother was saying one thing about the EC and the removal of the posters. It is never right for one to remove a poster. Even if you feel that the poster is not supposed to be there, you can elect the EC officials. They will go and remove it. Okay. And it is true that around where we are supposed to vote, the EC officials should have done due diligence by taking off all posters. That is why even as a candidate, the very dates of the elections, before you go to the polling station, even if you have posters around your car, you have to take them down before you go. It is not allowed. So I only will beg the police that whoever is doing that, they should make sure the law works. At least they can elect the EC officials to take down the posters. I don't know why Uncle Solo is wearing white and not being friendly to the media. You want to come to Parliament where cameras will be all over you. I was thinking he would have considered black.
Okay.
At least this is a seat that you are taking from a brother who is no more. Okay. So wearing black would have been appropriate for Uncle Solo. But Uncle Solo being Uncle Solo, we cannot say much. But I don't know who advised him, but that is a wrong advice. And let me end by answering some few questions that my good brother doctor asked. Doctor was saying that politics is not about credentials. Yes, I totally accept that politics is not about credentials. Even the grand norm of this country, the Constitution, those who took part in writing it, the framers of the Constitution, most of them weren't educated. They brought everybody on board. But you see, with Solo's type, I was thinking, when you go to talk to your people, there is a way. There is a way that you can talk to your people indirectly. If I go to talk to my constituents, there are other things that they do. Lily, when you are around, you will not understand what I'm telling them. Okay. But you don't come around when cameras are on you. We are condemning Galamsey. We are condemning illegal mining. Then you decide to use that one. It is a factor you can use if you feel that you want to use it and win. But you can talk to your people in a way that you and your people, once you say they are your people, you should be able to talk to them in a way that you will be the only people who will understand what you are saying. But not somebody like me here also getting to know that you are talking about Galamsey. That is very unfortunate. Then what is happening to the fight that we are trying to come up or we are coming up with? No. So I want to beg them. We know Galamsey is a factor over there, or mining is a factor over there. But we are not condemning mining. We are not condemning mining. We are condemning illegal mining.
Right.
We cannot live, as at now, we cannot live as a country without mining. No, we cannot do that. It's just like the way we cannot live without our oil reserves. No, but we want a situation where we will mine responsibly so that it will not affect myself and you, Lily. So we are not talking about credentials here. There are people who are more brilliant. There are people that we can give this country to who has never been to school but will use common sense to govern this country and it will go forward. But we have people with credentials, lawyers, doctors, who will give this country to and they'll run it down. So it is not about credentials, but we are talking about...
Was that a subtle jab to Dr. Bawumia?
Oh, no. You know we are not in Kennedy's camp.
That was a good one.
No, in Kennedy's camp.
When the gods are beginning to speak and raining down blessings on our candidates, then we know that God is blessing us.
There's no need to jab him when we know soon Brian will do that for us.
Oh, okay. Anyway, let's come back to Akwatia. Doc, the NDC says winning Akwatia will strengthen their mandate and then propel their constituents for development. How then will the NPP convince voters that a vote for Solomon Asumedi will not be wasted?
You know, Lily, the NDC is overwhelmed with numbers in Parliament, and there's no way their candidates will even catch the eye of the Speaker in Parliament to even speak. Neither will the candidate catch the eye of the President to be selected as a minister. I mean, President John Dramani Mahama.
Okay, let me cut you. Let's go to the Akwatia NDC of a party office where my colleague Ibrahim Al-Hassan is standing by. Ibrahim, what can you tell us this time?
Well, so there was an incident that happened here. I have an executive of the NDC here. I will allow her to narrate to us what exactly happened. I didn't see her and I didn't talk about it.
Me pacho yeti ha o yasum dwemu. Aha a party office. Aha enye police center. Ana yeti aja ye jojo ye hu. Ana ye nkrofo na akọ. De hu ya ne say national executives afenyo maka say MPO etika no mu bi. Omudu haya pe no mu ginaye. Already no na ye omuba no omudu police barrier hodomo no. Eho ye police center. Ye poster eye 2 ye there 1. MPP need there 1. Omu si form no ko no ko yiye de no NDC de ne free ho na ka omo de. Emma boys ni no omu ham so wo ho a. Omu move free ho ape oman ko baby straight to aha. Omudu ye omu kuta ka be set free VATB. Ana omu ginaye na bulldog guy no no see form. O see from no coca no so ko wai poster no and a boy in the business had them why you be wo ma san de be do ha so ye mu de mu aha ye party office aha ye police center adent na mu do police center ha mu gina ye and ye man kwa na sorry gidigidi eno na ma emema no so tie ye ka na nipa bebre de mreka e ba ye aha nye mu party office aha so enye police center me a woman organizer a man ye hu say omanyi omutumi call rounds no ya mom so mutena ha ana muti hodi omu be kam ye adenti na mu twem mu betak wo mu enu they did the same thing boy be t-shirt ojina kwa hu epeka they rush on this guy ebisa say when am kwa say t-shirt by this ninam ha oh then they started slapping the boy ade emre bi twam no mo so mo kaye Akwatia kra ye kira bibi kakra no mo pese o mo ba say eno na pese o meye na we de ye mo kwan yo
o ka say na MPB tika MPB na tika no
afenyo make o tika no mo bi o mo regional national general secretary o tika no mo bi
me te say o mo echi wo bi what happened
boy no o ti ye nka no o nim say no dimreka oba ababi say ye di asem wo ye party ba no hu say attack ye de eye de oba dimreka ba ha eto dimreka ye wa ha na ye penyufo mo edimreka no ma ba no ma omo wie election no say omo ye wo security wo police agent enti BBC a omo ye girigiri na omo ye girigiri na ye penyufo mo na security fo mo omo ka say ntakwa bisi no mo say dirmika no ma die police station no ma ye den no ma fa hu awia ba no enti no aya agenda enti ye ka to mo say edit fo nyina so obuti say ye bu ndc na bo mo ba omo hwe omo ni omo ngina wo ye ti nipa na after ye wina ye ba kwa ye den ye ba yi nipa no omo hwe omo ni
to o se ye ku ndc ni kwa na pa no ma nko omo sie
young Cuomo by Assam Nameka. Young Cuomo by Assam Nameka. Yesterday, a Chomukra, Mobian Tunina, election here. So what I say, a agenda, or when you saw my way, and the young taking plan. Young quantity and this boy, young brom, now, almost how much Abba, no man from 1 year lesson. And the other, the peace. Namis, Namupo, why you do Vini, and Takao, and Suomo, and Yamu, and then
So, come, let me hear you. You said, what did you hear? Oh, no, let me hear you.
Why would they bring gun here?
They had guns on them?
Yes.
All right, so basically, Lily, that is the near scaffold that happened here. The accounts of the NDC executive, from the women organizer to the other executives, bodyguards of the minority leader, Alexander Kwame Afenyomakin, in the company of the General Secretary of the NPP, Justin Frimpong Kodia, were en route to Akwatia. And of course, yes, I have another gentleman here. Oh, let me hear from him. What do
Bibia say, Obia or Habia ne person. So we are MPP, we are NDC, your person. IGP police for now you are mobile. So fantastic. Ajuma Omubajuma because such a mobile. Any some security na ekosono. Menya so say weapons be to Mauraha. Because now no any at the things memetie. So much man for best any partner kita weapons. So far so good. Why are they? Yamishirano, any Ajuma na obon. Bam person men country NDC for say. Any MPP for say. In case of on a party office, Mombi supposed to tare Babia Tuaba. Posted to Tarbabia Tuaba, I am Rasa YY. But say constituency office 257 constituency in year to a Bajana election now party office Biana posted to Taho. One of the young police station at Balabox Missio. And it's a message say, Obia or Habiano, or Manabian police station so. Because woman say Ebia, you bet more lose election, no MP phone so much more lose, but young catty confusion say. Nasa Afanyo marking, Mepenasampa. But your baby dangerous because MPP in NDC and Keko MPP for constituency officer. One had then Kebesi on Kenya. Okay. Yes, you'll be one fear corner so bad or go. And so about the Samaba. So what's you fear near the fence wall?
Okay. No, my live on J1 TV. Boko. What's up?
Almost see a Fenyamaka Baha. Midona Kabetunwa. Yabaya by election Krum. Wallahi. Yet your friend is saying your police station catch so aha. Akabetunwa Midona Fenyamaka by election Krum. We are ready for that. If you are not respecting the police, Wallah will do by election is constituency. Why are you lucky? No, Omunia. Some buy party office, some higher party office. They are not right to come here. And I'm
are you able to confirm if indeed they removed some of your posters here?
I can't. They said they didn't remove anything. Because of that rush come here. That we will go do by election at Fenyamaki House. Here no be parliament. Here is a free and fair field.
Yeah. What will be your message to your members, NDC?
Everybody to do ready. If they can't shang, we should come shang. Here where you go lost too much. We Wallah, they go do by election in Wonka.
There you go. And so that's so for Atoka. Let me go to the former Abokon of MC, a current MC for Abokon of. Yes, you just heard your vice chairman. He says if he had met Afenyomakin here, there would have been a by-election in Efutu. First of all, what do you make of what is happening?
Actually, I'm pleading that tension should be calmed down. I think we are all brothers, just that party friends. So my prayer is that everything will calm down so that we can come out and vote for everyone.
You've gone around. You've been here for a while now. How does the ground look like for you?
As for grounds, it looks so positive for NDC. I believe by the close of today, NDC will win.
What do you make of the security arrangement? The MPP has been complaining that you have decided to protect your strongholds, Akwatia, Bodria, and the others. When you go to NT, there are no policemen there. That's the allegation.
Maybe they are preventing them not to come there. But so far, where I've been to, excellent. security excellent. I'll give IGP A+. Excellent.
Are you confident of victory?
Positive, more than positive.
But do you really need this seat? You have over how many numbers in Parliament?
Oh, even those in cemetery, they need more. So we the living people, we also need more.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Nako. I member of Parliament, MC for Akwatia North. And so, Lily, that is exactly what happened here. We told that per confirmation, indeed, even though there were attempts at removing the posters at the NDC constituency office after a same incident at a polling station, that was not successful. However, that degenerated into a scuffle that resulted in what we have given to you by way of account. But you heard so for Azoka, he's the vice chair of the NDC, and the threatening messages are from him. But of course, the Ebokon of MC says tempest must cool, calm should reign. They are brothers and sisters, and I'm talking about NDC MPP, and so nothing untoward should happen. We move from here and still keep updating viewers and listeners of Star FM and many other affiliates across the country. Of course, okay, Elikem is here. Let's engage him briefly. Deputy CEO for the Forestry Commission. Yesterday we engaged you. You were not too excited about the comments of the former Vice President and then the NPP flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This morning you've gone round. What has been observation so far?
So far, I would say so good, except for what information we are picking on what happened here a while ago. I am told that some NPP miscreants came to attempt peeling off some of our posters of our candidate, which I think is very needless, because in the first place, at this point in time, the posters are not even of much relevance. But then it is just an irritating act to kind of intimidate or find a way to give reason to their misconduct. So I was only trying to tell our folks that nobody should be made to react over that. Indeed, it's not something pleasant, but at this point in time where we have gotten to, we have bypassed the posters level. So if they want to help us even peel off all our posters, they can go ahead. They don't have any work to do, and they know they are losing, so having got no job, they rather want to go peel off posters. We will welcome them. The only thing is that we will not be paying them for that job, so they can go ahead and peel all our posters. What we are concerned about is what is happening at the polling station. This is an NDC party office, and for them to have the F1 to come and do that only tells you the motive behind what they seek to do. But we will not allow ourselves to be intimidated, neither will we allow them to irritate us with this conduct. We are focused, and our main focus is on the ballot. So we want to see this through to the end and ensure that every ballot is counted, and we are so convinced the 52.3% and above will be in favor of the NDC candidate, lawyer Bernard Ediako.
Thank you very much, and that is Elikem Kotoko. So back to you in the studio, Lily.
Ibrahim, thank you very much. So that's Ibrahim Alassan. He's one of our men on the ground. He's the head of political desk here at the IB network. You heard there that there was a scuffle at the Akwatia RT office of the NDC over allegations of ripping of posters. The police came in and swiftly dealt with the situation. We also know that the IGP has arrived in Akwatia to superintend over the security architecture. Mind you, he's the head of the election security task force, so it's imperative that he is there in Akwatia for an election with very high stakes. Paul, if you are a security person, for what happened, Bill, I'll come to you on the comments of Chief Sofo Azoka, but for what happened, is it not early days yet? And does it have any tendency of undermining the election?
Lily, let me say that I am not in Akwatia as we speak now. These are just reports that are coming from the ground. I want to ask a question, and maybe, I don't know whether my dear brother can help me. Why would there be an MPP poster in an NDC party office? I mean, I just want to ask that question because I think that the conversation that is arising is that posters are being ripped off in an NDC party office, and it is the poster of the NDC candidates that has been ripped off, and the MPP candidate's poster has been left. So I'm asking a very simple question. I mean, I don't think that an MPP poster will be pasted in an NDC party office. I don't think that will be so. Unless, of course, they are talking about the surroundings of the constituency where other people have other offices. I mean, we've all gone to elections and we know how it is like. But I would want to say that, I mean, calm should remain. People should be restrained with what they do. By-elections are such that even a comment that is misrepresented can spark angers. And I mean, Chief Avoka has started very well in his earlier interview when he handed over the security to the police. But in his next comment, I don't think that it went too well. So we'll plead with Chief Avoka. Azoka.
Avoka is a Voltairean.
Oh, Avoka is a Voltairean. Okay, so Chief Azoka, we plead with you and let the boys go back. Okay, we don't want any by-election for a minority leader. Okay, we plead with you. But I just think that it was really out of context. I mean, he shouldn't have made that comment. But I mean, obviously, when people get angry, they make comments like that. But the media, please try and be restrained a little bit. Okay,
how?
I mean, when issues like this are going on, try and be restrained on where you take your mics. I mean, so that you don't exasperate people's tensions. That's what I'm trying to say. That with what we have seen from the beginning, okay, we want calmness to be restrained. But I don't think that the poster is at the NDC party office as it is being claimed. I mean, I don't think that an MPP poster would be in an NDC party office. And so let's try and restrain ourselves in this process.
Okay. Bila, earlier we spoke about whether or not the NDC has some boys stationed in some corners or in some bushes. And when we engaged Chief Asufo Azoka earlier, he said, well, he didn't come with any Azoka boys. But with his comments a while ago, are we not tempted to believe that there are some boys, probably some Azoka boys, hiding in the bushes somewhere?
Okay, Lily. Chief Azoka, Chief Sofo Azoka is my father.
Okay.
Anytime he sees me, he calls me his favorite son. I know him very well. I know it's just a statement he has made. But me being the son, I'll be the first to say that statement is out of order.
Okay.
He shouldn't have made that statement at all. I can only plead for tempers to be cool, for we are all brothers, whether MPP, NDC. It's just elections. After today, we are one again. If it is Afenyo Markins, when I saw him first, when they were interviewing him, I know at the end of the day he will create content there. I knew very well.
Are you by this suggesting that he's a content creator?
But that is a fact, and I've said it before. His main aim is always to create content.
Okay.
So when I saw him there, I knew very well that something will come up once Afenyo is there. So I want to plead with them. We know him already. We know that his actions are not harmful. In the sense that you were there when they went to Yoko, he sat down and said they won't go home. By 7, he was the one first to rush home for dinner. He will do these things, nothing will come out of it. So I'm pleading with them that they should take it cool with him. Whatever he does, let's just accept it. We know that at the end of the day, we are winning. And that is the most important thing. You see, my brother talked about the posters. They gave 2 scenarios where they said one happened at the polling station. That is where they took off the NDC's posters and left the MPP. But the one at the party office there, they went there to take NDC posters off, which is very unfortunate. The party office is not a polling station. Any day, any time, posters will be there. Why do you even want there? So I want to beg MPP that they should talk to their leader. We know he is always supposed to be talking to them, but always is the other way around, because he being the leader, controlling them is a problem for him. So the followers should make sure they gather courage to control him, because at the end of the day, it's about voting. You cannot impose somebody on the people of Akwatia. If they say they want Uncle Solo, fair enough. If they say they want lawyer, fair enough.
It's the way you mention Uncle Solo for me.
Yes. So you see, some statements are being made by the leadership of. So far, you cannot get, if not Azoke's statement out of anger, you cannot get foul statements from our side. Can you remember yesterday or so? You remember what Bomia said? What did he say?
That it was the court processes that made the blood pressure of Ernest Kumi go high, which led to his death.
You realize that I wanted you to say it so that I tell you something. You realize that he's confusing the PhD doctor for a doctor med. Are you getting me? He's only holding PhD. The economics of is questionable, but he's holding PhD for economics as he claimed. But he's not a medical doctor.
Okay.
How can you conclude? How can you conclude?
It's the Telecel Too Much Money promo. Win cash daily, weekly, and a grand prize of 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Just reload or buy a bundle with Telecel Cash to earn points and stand a chance to win big. Dial *500# or visit the Telecel Play app to opt.
Hardly hear him talk. That makes him a good leader. But Bomia, I can tell you that with Bomia, even if we present Apia Stadium and campaign very well, he will beat Bomia. Because a leader doesn't talk this way.
That's very unfair.
That is not Apia Stadium. Is he not a human being?
No, but I mean, you cannot say. I mean, if
is he not a human being?
Dr. Baumia is the former vice president, head of the economic management team. You're saying that even if we bring Apia Stadium, that's
no. That is not fair. Apia Stadium is also a member.
Is he a member of the NDC?
Yeah, he's John Mama's son, John Mama Ba. Okay. So the reason why I use him is that once John Mama's name is attached to him as John Mama Ba, he will beat Bomia. Because if a leader should be giving
does that also suggest that if the NDC brings a candidate who is not quote-unquote affiliated to John Mahama, then he will not win?
Oh, no. We are not MPP. We are not MPP.
Okay. If
any candidate,
MPP, what do you mean?
The reason why John Mama is relevant here is that his legacy, the legacies that he's leaving, will contribute to that candidate, giving credibility and goodwill to that particular candidate. So that is why we are using his name. It's about his works.
Okay.
But it is not about the leader shipping everybody to get a candidate for the party. No, we are not part of that.
Okay.
So we want to beg Bomia and the leadership of MPP. They should refrain from using foul language and attitude over there. Because imagine Afenyo Makin going to the party office. That is very uncalled for. And let's all condemn it. What do you want there? This is not your office. If you want to go to the NDC office, not the election day.
Okay.
No, there are other days you can go. We are not enemies. But the very day of the elections, going there and ordering your boys to drop and remove posters, that is very uncalled for. Let's all condemn it.
Paul Griff, the comments Dr. Baumia made, was that not quite unfortunate?
Lily, I don't speak for Dr. Baumia. I am speaking for Kennedy. But the comments are becoming sometimes too concerning because when you look at this Akana Impe thing, we have not even crossed the primaries. You have not won the primaries. You have lost such significant numbers. In this Fourth Republic. And my brother, you can listen to this.
Well, 56.
In this Fourth Republic, Lily, and I have the data here. I can pull it out for your people to see. In this Fourth Republic, we've had elections from 96, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, and 2024. All our flag bearers, all our presidential flag bearers, from John Agyekum Kufuor to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, all of them, all the total votes they have had is more than all the total votes the parliamentarians have had. All of them. I have the data here. Let me just pull it out and show it to you. All of them combined. 1996, John Agyekum Kufuor had 2.834878 total votes. The parliamentarians had 2.3, so he had more. 2000, the election that brought him to government, John Agyekum Kufuor had 3,073,000. All the parliamentarians together had 2.9. The election that retained him in his first term in 2004, John Agyekum Kufuor had 4.6 total votes. His parliamentarians, the majority, had 4.2. The 2008 election that took us to a runoff, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's total votes was 4.2. His total parliamentarians was 4 million. The election that took us to the Supreme Court, 2012, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's votes was 2.263 total votes. His parliamentarians were 2.48. The 2016 election that brought us back to Jubilee House, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's votes was 5.773299. His total votes for the parliamentarians that gave us the number of seats that we had in parliament as majority in 2016 was 5.663786. And the 2024 election that has sent us to opposition and has given us an election that we lost in Ablekuma North, that the flag bearer considered defeat before the EC said that we had lost the election, that gave boldness and bullhorns to the NDC to intimidate our parliamentary candidates to see certain seats. That, oh my goodness God. Look, sometimes when you talk about this, it's so disturbing that you don't even want to recount it. That election, the total votes of parliamentarians for 2024 is 5.217250. Our flag bearer for the 2024 had 4.767. So how do you even raise an argument that I can't pay? If peradventure you even had 41, the 2028 voters register will be more than the 2024 voters register. Okay? And you have not even won the primaries. And we are not certain you are going to win the primaries. Because you are thinking, I'm very certain Kennedy will win this primaries. This is an election that Kennedy must not lose. And I'll tell you why. Because I'll just move away from it and come back. Look. If you are thinking about yourself as a flag bearer, then you can say I can 9% pay. But you must think about the many parliamentary candidates who have lost their seats. You don't want to carry them along. Kennedy wants to carry the entire party along. He won't make such a comment. I don't know what kind of analysis this is. This is unscientific. It is voodoo. It is magical. And it is almost something that it's unfounded.
Now let's come back to his comments.
So the comment about NS Kumi having blood pressure. My NS is my junior from Adesada College. My sympathy and condolence to his wife and children. You know, if you're an economist, you remain as an economist. If you're a pathologist, you should remain as a pathologist. I mean, pathologists are the ones that give postmortem.
And tell us cause of death.
I have been at 37, where the 37 pathologist, the doctor, was going to perform the cause of death on an ankle. And he asked me if I can stand there and watch as a family member because I was the nephew. Then he said, if you feel any unease, just go out. When I saw how it was done, and I stood there, and he said my ankle was healthy, his heart was healthy, and that is just something small, you know, and that he shouldn't have died. I was like, this man has done his way. He just cut it simple and just looked and just covered it. That is what pathologists do.
True.
They tell us cause of death. But I don't know if an economist can become a pathologist or a pathologist can become an economist. That comment, I will leave it to him and his camp to help us understand what it is. As for us, after this by-election, we are hitting the road. Kennedy Japan is beginning his unity tour. We want to unite the party. Can't you see the party is divided? Can't you see the party is broken? Can't you see the results that we have never had before? It's troubling. How can we capture power in 2028 with over 1.7 million votes difference? How can we capture power in 2028? How can we bring back all these MPs who have lost their seats so we can have majority? We need a new candidate.
If at the end of the day, either part, this is for the two of you, either of the sides wins the seat, would you trust the process enough to accept?
There's only one person that can win this election.
True.
And I'm very certain that it's going to be the MPP candidate. I'm certain that Solomon is going to win this election. We have not seen the NDC candidate anywhere. I mean, in all 119 constituencies, I don't know whether he's in the constituency. I don't know whether he's come back to Accra to be in his law firm. I don't know whether he's with President John Dramani Mahama trying to lobby for a position. That is why I was making the case before you went on air. And I said, the NDC is overwhelmed with numbers in Parliament. There's no way this guy is going to cut the attention of Mr. Speaker. And there's no way John Dramani Mahama is going to remove a minister and give it to him, or a deputy minister and give it to him. It's not going to happen. Even Dr. Zeneto Rollins has not had a post. You see, she has not had a ministerial role. As we speak now. You see, I was expecting that by this time, Dr. Zeneto is giving some very nice role. But she has not had a role. She's been in Parliament longer. You think that you can catch the eye of John Dramani Mahama's eye.
You know the conversations that have gone on.
We hear. Look, wars are years. We are not in government, but we hear. Lily, you know, we hear. So I'm saying that, look, the best way to make sure that Akwatia people have development is to bring an MPP person. Because John Mahama is overwhelmed with numbers.
But how will the NPP person bring development?
We have networks.
Okay.
Yes, you see, the fact that
so you're not going to rely on the government of the day. You're going to
the government has a responsibility to develop every part of the country.
Absolutely. That's an MC.
Yes, that's the work of the government. Okay, but every politician has network. You have wide network that you can bring into your constituency to make sure that your constituency.
So Solomon will bring the mining, his network in the mining community.
Absolutely. And you are aware that every single year there's a mining in Daba that is done in South Africa, Cape Town. This year I attended that in Daba. You understand? So I'm very certain that if that seat goes to Solomon, he will make a fine parliamentarian. If that seat goes to Solomon, he will make sure that the constituents in Akwatia will get their due size of the cake.
But will he be also very receptive, especially towards the media?
Oh, he's supposed to be. I mean, he's supposed to be. I think that he's been very busy trying to make sure that he's going to various polling stations. Besides, he had already spoken to your journalist and addressed the issues, and he was just on his way going on. I saw my MP, Ibuako North MP, Chief Buffalo, Nana Kwame Adofrempong. I saw him with Samia Wuku. I saw our General Secretary. I saw our leader, Afenyo Make. When my good friend says that our leader is a content creator, I think that is an unparliamentary statement. You know, you can't say that our leader is a content creator. You know what I'm saying? The content creator is saying, "Oma content."
Content is relative.
Content is relative.
And then you should have asked.
Now he has come to relativity. When I said that was an unparliamentary, he has come to relativity of content. I mean, but basically, I just think that this election is going to be our election too.
Amzi.
Yes.
Will you accept the verdict of the people?
Yeah, sure.
If it doesn't go your way?
No, sure. We are a democratic party, and we believe in democracy, and we believe democracy is for the people, and the will of the people must prevail. So whoever wins, legitimately, we will definitely accept. As he said, I think in Parliament, the senior friends I have is Patrick Boama and from the opposition and Afenyo Markins. They are my very good friends, so he will understand why I said so, and I said it's relative. You see, what I will say is that he talked about the candidate, Uncle Solo, will definitely be close and accept the media. You know, he's Baumia's boy, and he's learning from the senior members of the group. He's learning from...
if you say he's learning from the senior member, what do you mean?
I'll mention their names.
Okay.
He's learning from Chamambuga. He's learning from Mustafa, the youth organizer.
Oh, Salam Mustafa.
Salam Mustafa. He's learning from the organizer,
Nana Boache.
Nana B.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he will ever be very friendly to the media.
But Nana B engages the media from time to time, same as Salam Mustafa.
Oh, but you listen, it's not about the engagement. It's about how you might not be talking directly to the media men, but what you say is an offense to them. You are not friendly to them.
Okay.
So I only pray he comes in and learn. Doc talked about Senator, and we giving a lawyer the chance. He might not even catch the eye of the president, and set Senator Rawlings as somebody that has not been recognized by the party. But we have our strategy. You don't know. If we are going to make a flag bearer, do you know? You don't know. If we are going to make a running mate, do you know?
Then let me congratulate you in advance. Dr. Senator, please, I congratulate you in advance.
It's a question I'm asking. John DeMello, he's a first-timer.
Yeah.
He's a deputy minister. He has caught the eye of the president. Dr. Ayensu is a first-timer. Minister of Deputy Minister of Health.
Are you by the suggestion that Dr. Senator Rawlings did not catch the eye?
No. That is why I said we have our own strategy, and it is a game plan.
Okay.
We might be having in stock something far better than ministerial appointment for her. So I can only say that Doc should concentrate on the Akana Ipe.
No, the Akana Ipe is not with us.
No.
That Akana Ipe is not with us.
Ipe is against him.
No,
his candidate.
It's not with us.
That is why I say he should concentrate.
No. That one is between the NDC candidate.
No.
The NDC candidate and the former flag bearer.
The Akana Ipe means.
Are you by this saying that Dr. Baumia is going to win the flag bearership?
No.
It's between the NDC candidate
and the former flag bearer.
No. Yes.
It's John Mahama. It's between John Mahama and him.
Lily.
They stood for that election to have that difference.
So not the NDC.
No.
Lily.
Yes, it's between them.
The Akana Ipe means he is starting from 41% plus, as he claimed. But Kennedy and Co are starting from zero.
All elections start from zero. I mean, I'm really surprised.
So I want to tell them that the Akana Ipe is one of the slogans that doesn't have meaning at all that I've ever come across.
Directed to the right camp.
Because Akana Ipe, we have 56 plus. But we are not relying on the 56 plus. We are still working. We are going to start from zero.
Okay.
We are not relying on the 56 that we had.
So for you, Aka 51?
Aka 51 again.
Okay.
So when you have overrated impression about yourself, you end up losing. Because you don't have the 41. Where is it?
Okay.
You don't have the 41. So I will say that he talked about the data. The data man himself doesn't believe in the current data. Am I lying? Baumia always says he's the data man. But currently, he doesn't believe in the data because if you say Akana Ipe, what data are you relying on? Previous elections that is far gone. You might contest. You get 41 this year. You contest the next time, and you might not even get 10%. Because you...
That is subject to he winning the flag.
Yes, but we pray that Kennedy will be able to stand him. Because as we see... All the national executive members are shipping everybody in a vital position now in the NPP to support Bawumia.
Okay.
And that is going to be difficult for them.
Lily, before you run up, okay, we started this show around 7 o'clock. It's 9:30 now. It tells you very clearly that the election clock doesn't work anti-clockwise.
True.
Election clocks does not work anti-clockwise. So how is it that you can predict what will happen in 2028? Every election starts from ground zero. Clearly means that person doesn't understand what elections is. The person doesn't understand it.
Okay.
We are for the grassroots. What kind of equation is that? Did you see what I did? He's the worst performing flag bearer since 1996. The worst performing flag bearer. All results put together. All the parliamentarians have always not performed more than their flag bearers. Kufuor won more than all his parliamentarians put together. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo won more than his parliamentarians put together. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia had 4 million plus votes. His parliamentarians put together had 5 million plus votes. What is that? Please, let's stop this voodoo analysis and magical thoughts.
He's a former government spokesperson on governance and security. He's also a lecturer at UPSC, by the way. And Bella Alamzi is the Member of Parliament for Chanapang. And my name is Lily Mohammed. Mind you, we're still focusing heavily on Akwatia. Today is a hotbed of political activity. 52,000 people going to vote in 119 polling stations. But who carries the day? Will it go green? Will it go blue? You will find out at the end of today. We are back shortly with Joshua Kajil. Joshua.
And to my dear coming, Mapusa and Co. Nano Samna Jadi Baye. Dear me trie. Ah, a dear friend, Miss Alcra, Sesame. Samina Bia Namoto. A dear me. Maybe my one in our crab, Mapusa and one I crab it. Samina in Chevro.
And Yama was in our Casabi.
Nano Samana de Mapusa, we can crab ya Mapusa, Mapusa Central Rumpo.
Where the amount of getting to me bump me do station when I was saying, well, Mamma Grants was out of a Samba. Would they tea them making me do station much for with some some say A1 to the major DC where the Rianco for Gusso station where the big poor group. Oh, the old crowd to be back. We are the baby or son of the Hammer. They're trying near wait.
A few moments later.
Hey, I know the Jadu by idea. Hello,
I may share program be crowd.
Any my boy, so now say friend is saying. Any about time right. Where do you puka.
Only some man. Hey, I said, we are coming to a baby room.
I don't know how to do on a day when I told you, and you can't hold a man when you too many cat. Can't hold a what your number, mamma, and the mamma
station.
Can't so bet see me a friend A1, my buff way so 054 507 4743 054 507 4743. Now on so Joe Bath soap, Alata Seminar, After Wash, Parazone, Nasa Water A1 a tra kwanya, Obwa Sechere, a honum A1 Asuya Ewo. Sewu 2 anasa wo pesa wo to ne mako A1 Company Limited. Abatai yatsi asemde.
A1 seminar.
And to my dear coming, my
MPP, as we are speaking, Omoni leaders. Dr. Mahmoud Baomi and Preprewi, or Babejina say Antonio Swaba or MPP, or Berry, but on the Onim Soberry. Donya Mess of Dr. Mahmoud Baomi, we need Omo Prime Noir, make child politics. I could tell by lesson there. See, I 12 years.
Not 12 years. There be Naso Biako Yini candidate. I think you call election and Casa.
Sabe Cafrao. Me papa yo hene. Etia Kunaso.
I want to mean Musitu.
Say, Famone, any seat, but sister Banto Macraco, not from NDC Bejiakudano.
Back by now, this song catching the trend. We are separating the boys from the men. My name is D Cram, 6-star general. Osha Divine Media Ghana. Keep it locked right here. Oko baby cram at Tolampo.
I was seeing I will be by somebody Divine Media Ghana. Wouldn't him say, I ran a bring nano. Aya and someone a coso away your mind. And I ba na yene impending for a kukudam. Ishia na yene or motion como. Yapa. Ekwa Mills or NDC communication team member ewo Ashanti region. Edin kan na twetwe nkomo bebere na when your videos ni bi ahwe menim say wasua ade bebere na afrim enne enso yasen aba ne nchen bi uma ye ba besua ade na ya beje na adwenkyere obeka ya ebre bi abetwem ko ene ne betwetwe nkomo e ma ne kan ensem bi efa Akwatia by election na e ba bekoso na anim say sam ready aka kra bi na ebre na dru enti ena so yaba yene ne ba betwetwe nkomo ne yebisa ne se eden kra na sisi ano ma homboa na na oka no akwa sisen eden yen hwe anim emfiri Akwatia by election ni mu menko ba bi a mitwa me ho aba sisi a me ba yede nkomo twetwe ne be hye so. Papa kwa anope ye mo akwaba
ye dua
na mejidi se ompombo ye boko
o jame adom me ho ye pa
da mi ase we de ye nkomo dada ya ebisa Akwatia by election no e kamia ye se eduru ho awie na NPP na na B me ye sure se woni mu no o se omo NPP o ma twe omo ho afiri Tamale Central by election e be koso ho na omo nkobi mu general secretary de hon response aba sa asem no edi kan ye ni kan te no mfiri ho ansa ya ba hombo amaye edi kuhia Akwatia by election wo so mi sen
me na me da se na o se ye na be man na bi ani MPP for na nkasa no on one way or the other no bro ni be ka se o ma ye confused. Yes, am I confused?
I want it down.
Oh, how are almost see to Tom Nioma? So, Basha, I won't say MPP, as we are speaking, Omoni leaders.
NPP leaders. Send the same
MPP leaders because it is very difficult for MPP as a political party to take a crucial decision. I won't say, only leader. And as I know, man, a TICC. Saka MPP for our leaders are almost competent omo credible omo intelligent your situation bi ho a fine omo say monko so that say and I say omo say ho no enya mu seat NDC for a seat but mo betumi I try my best but I say at least mo de candidate bi be dey e be gina ono so aso na ho de ahwe me ba so what na be gina no but say kopa say all of a sudden mo try U10 e be ka kire say Tamale Central then de nya de ambere mo be kɔ de a that means one say nyehu e na ewo mu a na say mo no mo nim de amoye e wo wiase as a political party and I me dey ka kire say e de be na see this be no mo take here approach ben e na e ba ye nti a e ma o be ka kire Ghana for say elections no omo ye de omo nko
sir almost say in honor of a sitting NPR okunya akwanhia
me bacho mo de ana sitting NPR no okunya akwanhia yen compare me bacho me a me de hyewu no edwane simani mu a me di wonu a okura no wonnim ne baabi a o se edwane no wonni wo mo wudi abobo okura che me a me de hyewu what bi da
eno de menti bi da
satana de na kwe enti minu a me de hye me MP atiato owuya ya eti sa me say me ko na seat na e ho no ma sanso da de e sanso da ba be camera hye be dwa no ho wonu a wo de hye nwuye no de wo se da bi e ho no kwa no me nko that means e ye hun na e wo mu so da be kire no e ye hun na e wo mu se nye hun susu de a na that means mo leaders no decision o mo take here no a bogus decision na ka say on come take that decision at that moment se be ka fra Akwatia by election o mo kwa no nye mo de hye na ewu
o mo de hye
nti sa wo de hye ewu na wo se no no kwa akopre ho akonwa na so bi su de hye ewu na wo se obi de hye na wewu ne de and the other men kopre na mo me de hye na wewu ne de me pre ho akonwa ne de a that means your thinking no psychology no more problem so that say psychologically no see you be say your question say when na can say or withdraw from Akwatia by election when I say or withdraw from a friend say Tamale Central but Akwatia den na ye mo amodation de mo say dem ma akura mo bebo na mo daje da seat no na be ba che obi a ye hye ne nyam ne ye bo ho ma
Tamale Central de na mo se o mo de hye MP na ni munyam but I say ono ni wu na wu ye no
NDC MP na wo mo kwa na mo presse na ye mo de say NDC MPs ni kwa be wu
o there be anya obi ade
na anya mo de na anya bi before de say MPP MP a friend say NDC MPs ni be wu na po ya no de na ka no wo ntumi studio ho no eno na
o say agro na wo
agro eye kutuma me ya sometimes no penny wo ye penny a kasa se penny ma woni ye enye ti se penny ene wo no ma bi a wo ye bia no enye ti se penny me pacho owuo ye didi agro o my Ghana mu ana
me pacho de bi
ya no nkono nsambere bi no me kasa wo fro enche Ghana for say na enya agro na wo didi na o hwehwe no e na aba mu de ama no e na eye en bi fofusu nyina zo omo wish say sa de be de ebebe mu sa
de bi na enya MPP fo nyina wish because wo ni baaye no wotie nsem a omo church kra na otimi say
am na church
NPP mpanimfo no say NPP as a political party no kra dey na incident ni see no omo de letter ba bonten e be kire mu say ade a esi no ye omo ya nti omo ni omampani John Dramani Mahama kra ka bo ma omo nyina ehwe ma bibia e course kama yi na se na Nana Dodankwa ye former president wo ho ye former vice president wo ho NPP leaders in mpanimfo chairman untumi mu nyina ye hu omo yi na se
I'm kind of control. Sometimes say asem to and I say asem si na nkrofo e ba won chen puba aba behwe wo a omo puba behwe no nyina na enye omo nyina na omo ye sympathizers o obi ba behwe bi akoka obi betie bi akoka nti abeka se MPP for no ba ho de nyina no na omoye sympathizers say NDC your friend say ya de share bia de Akwatia na dabi saa de na ya na edada nipa maye ntumi nkoye ni ma wi ase mimi say no saa asem tumi a wo a wo ba no first of all why should me hu wadwene kwa wo de wo de ba because time asem nto me no na me ni masetena wo ni mete e ba so what I say asem nto me no na asetena na wo ni mete no maybe say me wo question say na ye ana na enye na ne de asem to me a wo de America e be katakata wani ababa me ya akọ da bi internet kira wo say MPP for ni ye o mokasa na o moka no abonte abra na asem bia nsiye no ene mprempen a asem we ahesi no ba na o mo ba no na o mo beti akoka enye ya akọ ene yawo ene na ewo mo da moment da bi ntsa de no mane da o
now yembra Akwatia by election o de nsem bi atuja se Akwatia by election no owo mu enkwamu so mo ba na so mu digidi ba mo so mu di be hie omo maboa mo ho because of niema bi asisi abetwa mu konti no de asisi ni nyina no na obi a de ye rehearsals e man krofo bebere na akra comment a mo de ba ne se ene Akwatia de ne de sani a wo kan onsem na Akwatia be air classico a kire se match we de ano be den sisi a duru ha wie ahomboa ne hyehyɛ ene expectations ben ene yen hwehwɛ
be man no kwesem ne say nanka kasa mekano kane no na akanye saa na ga se ede ye hwehwɛ no so na sabe kafra o ye nyina no ye kwakosi akan na wo kata me se waboaboa ho a na wo pa kire sei esa ho boaboa na waboaboa na esa wo training no wa ye ni yie enti wo kata me se mesuminye de mesuminye training yie na mesumim waboa me ho na wo se denti a ekman ko band sa no se aka kwa ba tompesu aso akwakoto aba eye kire wadwen na me kire madwen enye ntokwa nemum yenya group of people from a political party a MPP a na omo bon ntokwa dewuro se even poro se a police for no amboa anaze a police for no anko ommoa omo akasa be de ebe boa omo ho me pacho oboa ho akoye de ntokwa na yekoko adwene ene yekwa kire adwene so yekwa kire so hia ho boaboa bia
because of the CEO Abrikuma North anything na ejina so omode kasa
enti se saa na wo kɔ ne de a se saa na ye kɔ ne de a na that means say ye be kaka ne yakoyechi ne yakwa etiwa de si wo ho na ye by election ye bu NDC for and ye bu mo butro for pa na nya asab ketwa that time no NDC for anfa show mutrim say bibi sa be de ebesi nti NDC for amboabo omo ko no raw never what I said good I don't know kire no ye hu say asumdwe na hia nti sa foforo nso so asayesi ewo your friend say ayawa so west we gone and also there is no need say NDC for eboabo mo ewa akodiem and so MPP for the almost sinkete say mo ye bebo mo enti wo say akoye 1 etiwa akoye 2 ayawa so west we gone the bazo what I say no nyina no mo twa fa NDC for so and the third one eye Abrikuma no for no NDC for say sa na tie dia and they afi ye so ye beboa ye ho na ye ba behia mo that time no efa MPP for say akom omani ambo so omo wie no na ha okumsin na oda fom na akoye nsem bebre Once at that time, MPP before who quite say, and they heard Sunday said, yeah, na omunwa omudi service enya mana semno yen prosecute omu me pato ka sa semno o ka se yewra Dr. Mahmoud Baumia akra be de e be kan bi me so kan anu ntum me sa kan bi em say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia o kan anu ntum because oti ho eti what de ba wan ka hwe ye bonkofo tuo e bosam George sutro e wa ya wase west we go me pato what Baumia no kasa what the na do anu kasa MPP peni ben MPP penny ben and out in no casa that moment at that time no why not in no casa say or condemn that act na a course no a whole sitting MP a panel to trauma or tena form na sabe kafra wo ko Abrekumanov now comes in echo yi pepper spray say ko ba be din sem hunu no bi hu e no panel to trauma akwa na say o kanu to form a mo si eno de yan hwehwe omo di saa asem hunu na say omo ye saa de no ne prosecute omo ne pacho boni bi che boni bia na
boni bia ye boni
se boni bia ye boni dia ene de na do ne MPP including Dr. Mahmoud Baumia pre we oba be gina say yan to no so aba wo MPP oba we but ono de onim so oba we e wo MP ono ne party
ari nti akasa
Mahmoud Baumia do nya me se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia we ni omo primaries no a me jai politics
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia asema okay it's on record
me see say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia MP before about to no mo babeto January no so Dr. Mahmoud Baumia we need that primaries na me jai politics
asema okay ano odin
na make a chiro no so we need MP before shanya me enum eto abama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia o medi o manim as omo leader na say omo nim de omo ye me jai politics say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia we near me jai. Okay. So they are saying good FNC kwan mu on say and 70 million some aka nyina no e be wie say 1 mabuyen 2 mabuyen 3 yakeka ye ho kakra na mo say the toss of 4 e wa kwati abobo mo ho de a me pacho when I better now say yamono third time
obi ani ho
nti so obi ani ho de a say be before boabo mo ho a ndc for so be boabo mo ho nti omam ko hodom ko do a na kwa ekrasiku no mangasa de sie ani me de me ko obi no mom de sie ani de ebe twa ne ti ne ye twa ne ti de ebe ye be bonani ne ya bonani de ebe tu no so no e de egu fom no ne ye tu no so no e de egu fom ne ye wie a na wa hwe omo a omo be din kwani mo da side ho no o say completely and absolutely nonsense say about to okeke e be ye ntokwa nyansa bi enim so what they say nyansa ni adwene bi anye de enim obi adwuma na okwa akope wokwa nipa no pono a na wudi na chi say ye nto abanfa ma no no sada nipa no nyame na adom na se owini a mepacho obetena tinted kam ohun a obetwam nsu otokra da obebo nsu okra aside de go ho nti mepacho dan takwa no kwa kwakunda agide nemom eyefutuo de ba me NDC for say MPP for so obobo mo ho de a and NDC for mo so mo ho e se moko na MPP for NDC mo no a NDC na yesu atwe o na nyina abetre fi se ende ye nyina kom ne yae obi ambo obi a nemom so mo de CD a bema ye betwa
nti then I expect from Akwatia by election win and I say mu be ja amom
e wa Akwatia
mu be win and mu be lose
Akwatia by election there see atu awie dada
ma atu awie dada
see atu awie
there be na so obi akoyi ni candidate afi ni ye call election ankasa
se be kafra o me papa yo hene eti akonwa so
ono menye musitu
me say fa hone enye seat me se banto bakra akonwa to form NDC beji akonwa no enne ya me no ka say se bantoma a ho no ye strong gold e be before strong gold kra no omo MP akonwa no si onko bie o da to nti NDC na BP me pre a bantoma fo be hunu say me ye sresre fo na mo ba be ye dia meja edi ade se ohene ba ena ne se etiase nti ye friend say Akwatia
to come here for whatever reason. We'll find out in a jiffy. But it is generated into some scuffle. By the time we got here, she had exited. So there are a number of constituents here who are masked up. Let's engage them and find out what really happened. Or GH1 TV. And then, of course, you buy a ceremony, maybe as a morning, and of course,
GTV for GTV Adamase. And the attorney said GH1 TV Adamase. The attorney said, Afena Yashasi Yatuaba. Na Yugusu, Imwata Din. The idea you had ma as a year dream, your home member is a Babatabana. You say Pragiabi Abe Parkwaha. Na a mammy and son and a womb. Omufri Akwatia. Ombaya, Omo Ebe campaign, say Yantuma number 2. And as you know, and a Yanya campaign because Yampenifonia Casa, SAPPs, our Omanum. In the name I am Memma Yeshia Hania Daniel, Bia Din. Now, I didn't know some obey saying. Anna, you do Emma police, and a police for Nom Casana, Omba 2, Omo Abuboya, Pragiana, Omoko. 2 beside me, and Nania or Hono. You know what about it? Yeah, Matumaba. Okay. Who went here? Majidi says, "Me bisa se one automano. I'll bet me a catcher me." Oh, and they are no credit because we'll be audio. Me the Metuma MPP, Asumadu, Solomon Asumadu, and I'm Metumaba man. And yes, he went here. Dodona Moya MPP. And two OGD say, "You bet 2 baby near Becan and I MPP. We know." Oh, when she had. Oh, when she had, of course. And is it me we know about when she had that? At the end of the day, you know, you bet kind when she had been in a baby and now MPP na every. Now, who did they say most of them crop for MPP for no? Send you see 2024. I don't want to car demo mama to abano. A bin CBU. Oh, the Okane or what they bet. You need to go for Nakasa. Ah, you go to cry and Nama, you go to a normal air casa. Ne a bin mabu. Say, yeah, they are pleased for soldier for be brave. I be go about me who soldier knew I had and so please for the be brave. Now, near Jenny say, Omo Abuhunina and Yaquamuncha 101 and Omo Akasa. Ama Omo and your GD say Omo Betuabana, Yan Yomo into Omba Betuabano. Yo, may I say, I ever call now. Okay, also, yes, me could be a man can be there. Also, what be Jinaha, a dinner one, dinner cost. Oh, say station GH1. GH1. Okay, I must say, the Ecoson of the Eboko, Union, I pen as some dream about what the Yentoqua, a Yetradring. And the lady in the bay and I'm saying, Yanquas on no day, then so pretty bad argument. I'm say, PBR Atonoquem about when the Ecosus milplay. And one among penny for say, Aposiphonia, Aposiphonia, Akwatia, almost percent this phone baby, a Muntina Aposiphonia, but who Aposipho Bebrewa. Oh, Hakra de say, police form Hakra, when she had a obedient to me, Amy Moha, and to Abana obeying Mohada. Yankasabo boy, Hobby, near ya protected ballot boss, and said the bear Basabasa. On Pampa, a police when Yanko Guacotia, I had a priest play, obeying no bit my Basabasa. It's Munya Aposipho. Oh, so many are crank and say, there's one more idea, said the bay, Yansu Home Puntino. One more higher, but woman here be being with this. All right. But I say, and so Joshua, just to translate what these two gentlemen related to, they talked about the fact that there were a number of ladies. There were a number of ladies who came here ostensibly to campaign. Today's the day for voting, not the day for campaigning. So they were accosted, and in no time they left. Let me get the gentleman as well. Yes. So what has been your observation too? Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. I'm coming from the Volta region. Okay. I was here. I was a civil worker here, then but was transferred to the Volta region. So I'm back here. I'm particularly here to come and voted for Honorable Solomon because of his good things he has been doing to the youth. I mean, yeah, I'm one of the benefactors. Yes, from him. So because of him, I'm coming all the way from Aflau. Okay. To come and voted for him. So I urge everybody to come out in their numbers. They should not be afraid of the police. The police, they are peacemakers. They are not here to beat anybody. This election is going to be very peaceful because I came yesterday. I saw the number of the police officers around, how the security agencies are working. Cool.
they should maintain it to the collection center. We should go to the collection center.
When you say you are one of the beneficiaries of the philanthropic activities of the NPP candidate, what exactly do you mean?
The time I came here, 2021, I was sent to him to help me get accommodation. But the guy is okay with everybody, because with the kind of job he do. When I called him, he said, "Oh my brother, don't worry, I will assist you get this, I will assist you get that," and he do exactly what he said. So. Yeah, because of...
And you believe that's what it takes to be an MP?
Yeah. No, it's not that it takes to be an MP. An MP, you must be free with everybody. You're supposed to pick your course. When they call you, pick call. They give you what is happening from the other electoral area, what is happening from this area. Yes, so MP should not be somebody who refuses to pick call, who doesn't have anything to do with anybody. MP, you are driving your V8, your glass is closed. They are greeting you, you don't. Yeah. So that is me. That is what I benefited from the man. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So let's go to the EC officials and Joshua, find out how the numbers are looking like, because that will give us a clear indication as to how things are panning out relative to the turnout. In fact, there are two voting centers here. Let me go to the one to my extreme left before I come to the one to my right. Let's engage the presiding officer and find out what exactly the figures are.
Yes, Wenchi, police station, New Wenchi. As at now, we have figures 72 as valid people who have voted out of 445.
Out of 445, only 72 have voted so far.
Yes, please.
With your experience, is this normal? Because this is a by-election.
Oh, we are just hoping that by the close of the day, we might get up to our expectation.
Can you say this is a farming community, and as a result, the voters might have gone to their farms ostensibly to return later and come and vote?
Oh, that's why I would say we are hoping that maybe since this morning, maybe we are hoping that by the close of the day, things will move on smoothly.
But as we speak, there's no queue. There's nobody in queue to vote.
No place.
Wow. You want to add something? Let's introduce yourself.
I'm Emmanuel Akapo Ejare. Yes, I'm the BI. Okay. Yeah. You see, there's no queue here because most of the native people here, they are farmers. So we believe that most of them have gone to their farm. And maybe around 1 then upwards, maybe they will appear to come and do the voting. But as at now, we have 72 people.
How is the process? How are the biometric verification devices behaving? Do you have any technical issues?
Oh, as of now, we don't have any problem. When you come, you have to go to the reference personnel. He will check your name and inform the VD officer for him to verify you. Then you come here, then we give you the ballot paper with a stamp at the back indicating that you are in the right process. Then you go there to vote. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And so, yes, that is it for this particular polling station. We'll move to the next one. And find out how things are equally panning out there. But of course, like I said, yesterday there were concerns about security presence that is not much pronounced here as compared to Akwatia. I can tell you, as is evidently clear, that the reality on the ground.
QuickBooks gives me the superpower to automate my invoices, track expenses, and get paid fast so I can get back to what I love.
Within the NPP, including the immediate past Interior Minister Henry Kote, in my engagement with him, has resulted in a resolution or a solution where the men in uniform, heavily kitted, as you say, here. So let's engage the presiding officer here, and also find out how the figures are looking. Presiding officer, good morning. You are live on GH1 TV. I can see there's not much activity. Is it that they have come, voted, and left? How are the figures looking like? just introduce yourself for us first, please.
In actual fact, I don't want to talk because when you are interviewing me, I have to seek the permission from my head office. But they say they are on process voting, so we don't have much problem with it.
Okay.
For your question that you asked whether they voted or they are about to vote, we are here to wait for them. Whoever comes, we allow the person to go through the process, and that is that.
Yeah. When you check from your records, man, how many people have voted so far?
Almost about 70. 70.
About 70. At the other end, 72. Here, 70. Out of how many?
444.
444. And the other end is 445. Okay. It means that it used to be one polling station, now split into two.
Right. Commission decided to have the sizable number of voters in one polling station. So the moment your total number exceeded 500 to 600, then they have to divide the polling station into two.
From your experience, is this normal that it's past 10 a.m., yes, almost, and then you have just a little under 100 people voting?
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal because we don't expect much. And this has become a by-election. And for all you know, the enthusiasm is low. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Very good. And that's what I can say. We are not expecting much. But we want them to just come and vote. Yeah, so that we have...
there were initial concerns of the heavy security presence that might have resulted in some thinking that there might be something going wrong and so they won't come out. Were those concerns legitimate in your opinion?
Yes. Policemen are the peacemakers. Yeah. And for that matter, if you haven't done anything wrong, how can we be arrested? That one is not a distance. But you know, when you come down here, the set of mind or the misconception is that many police over here may cause mayhem, but that's not the problem. Yeah, so they may think so, but that is not the reality.
Thank you very much. And so that's the presiding officer here. Out of 444, 70 people have voted, and that is relatively on the low, but of course the security presence heavily are pronounced here. Joshua, so this is the match talked about Wenti, which is the strongest of the hosts of the New Patriotic Party. If you look to my extreme left, you will see the poster of the late MP, Honorable Yao NS Yaokumi, of course, and this was an announcement of the 1 week celebration of his passing that degenerated into what we witnessed, where the NDC delegation had some experience relative to the mourners there. Of course, you heard Henry Akwatia explained that it was because of the killer sign that was done by Johnson Asidin Ketia that resulted in the protest from the funeral attendees, of course, the mourners there. So this is Wenti. We'll be visiting many more of such polling stations. Back to you in the studio, Joshua.
Good job, Ibrahim Alasan. Thank you so much for bringing us updates there. Now, before we left off, we were talking about the police and how they're handling issues. Now, we are told that as at 10 a.m., in a polling station where over 400 people are to vote, only 70 have turned out.
Yes. I mean, some of us knew that a low voter turnout was a very likely situation. And I was building my point, very important point. You know, we are going into an election, and the police set the tone by announcing publicly that they have arrested 10 people with guns. I feel that that was a very needless PR, because if you are going into an election and you even accost people with guns, that should be some